Hello and welcome to the 2023 Toyota GR CELICA. Well, sort of, but not really. Basically, I took a GR86 and turned it into how I imagine a modern Toyota CELICA rally car would look. Got the traditional Castrol livery, got the sort of traditional looking rims. And apart from that, I'm going to talk about the modifications I've done to this car, then we'll go and road test it, and then we will go and use it for some online racing to see if it's actually any good. So what I've done is, I went into the upgrades menu, gave it a turbocharged flat 4, and decided why not just give it a rally engine while we're at it. So I've got a 2 litre flat 4, which produces some amount of horsepower, I think it was like 300 and something. Then we made it all-wheel drive, like the good old ST205, ST185. Gave it a front splitter just to get the PI up, and it looks alright, sort of. Put it on rally tyres because I want to use this as a rally car. Made slightly wider and slightly wider track width. Also got it on rally suspension, sport brake, race brakes actually, and everything here is maxed apart from the roll cage. Although if it's a rally car, I might as well have done the roll cage as well. I thought, you know what, yeah, we'll have that as well. And all of that results in 374 horsepower, which is 120 more than the ST205, but a lot more than the... But the ST205 already has more than the GR86, if I remember correctly. Or it's very similar, and it's underwhelming from the GR86. Comes in at just over 1.2 tons. Let's go and drive it. I have done some testing of this myself. I can tell you, it's really sharp. I've done some modifications to the suspension and to the gearing, and it turns really nicely. Even on this rally suspension, it's sharp, it's direct, it goes well. The acceleration is one big upgrade that comes with the new engine. Let's go and find ourselves a dirt road. There's one over there. Okay, so it's quite fast. It's not really focused on top speed. It doesn't need to be. I suppose I could adjust the gearing a bit. But I like the way it feels like this. It is surprisingly good on road for that. It's on rally tyres and rally suspension. I did, like I say, I modified the suspension slightly. It's a bit stiffer than from stock, and it's also a bit lower than stock. But I think I've managed to achieve a sweet spot at 18 centimetres, I think it is, or 17.5 centimetres at front and rear. Here we go, let's test it out off-road. Feels very similar to on-road, because I don't know how I managed to do this, but off-road it drives very similar. It's a bit looser, but in terms of speed and precision, the quality of the ride is similar, the quality of the driving feel is very similar. It's not a hard car to drive. You need to pull the handbrake if you want it to slide off-road. Otherwise, it's a very good car at just keeping the traction, putting the power down quickly. Sometimes it gives you a bit of understeer if you don't brake. But on the other hand, that's obvious. That's sort of how every car works, especially all-wheel drive and front-wheel drive cars. Whoa! That was just my skill running out. All in all, I'm quite impressed with this. So why did I do this? That is a valid question you might be asking right now. Basically, why did I do it? Some people are saying that the GR/GT86 are the final generation of CELICA, which was only front-wheel drive's replacement. I suppose these are rear-wheel drive from stock, but then again, the original CELICA was rear-wheel drive from stock. At the time, and still now, some people call the ST205 a baby Supra, and in a way, this is now the baby Supra. So I thought it would be an appropriate car to all-wheel drive swap and basically make an homage to the Supra and call it a 2022, what year are we in? 2023 Toyota GR CELICA. And I'm very happy with the result. I really like this car so far. Let's go and test it online. It could turn out that this car is way too slow to be useful for anything other than just proof of concept. One thing I really am noticing driving this now, a problem I had with the GR86 when I originally reviewed it was the lack of power. This solves it. It definitely needed an extra 100 horsepower. It makes it so much better. Got a quite small lobby here. One of them's on a very inappropriate vehicle. Or not, from the acceleration. Oh, and I'm already... Oh, this isn't good. Other people are already pulling away. I think I have better brakes than others from what I'm getting here. I'm sure someone in the comments will know good lap times. Or good, well, it's not really a lap on a sprint race. But good times that you'd be able to compare this to if you're actually thinking of using this competitively. Like I say, to me, this is more of a proof of concept. On the other hand, I did think it would be slightly better than it is currently. I don't ever feel like I've lost control, but from the looks of it, it just isn't very fast. Particularly on the on-road sections, I get the impression that people are pulling away. But the handling and cornering, I like it. Bit of a slide on there, to be expected from this sort of setup. Okay, so basically we can deduce this isn't a very good race, a very good online racing car, but so far, to just drive around, it's very fun. Especially if you're trying to put the tail out a bit, it will let you. And I think it looks quite good. And it feels very nice to drive. Here we have a sprint to the finish line. Go faster than a 22B. Is that a 22B? It looks like one. Probably. Wait, what? Why is it ahead of me? We're third somehow. So if you want to get on the podium, find a lobby where only 4 people are in it and make sure that you're faster than the person in 4th and 4th. Wait, what? I'm very confused currently. Oh, oh yeah, that's championship. That right. Anyway. Well. On that disappointing note, I like this car. The tune will be shared as GR space CELICA space FG47. There we go. Sharing the file. So, if you want to download that, feel free. Other than that, I do hope you enjoyed this video. I'd really appreciate it if you liked and subscribed and told me if you want me to do anything else. Build other cars. Any suggestions for videos, challenges, anything you want to see, let me know. Other than that, have a nice day and goodbye.